Hi there, and welcome back to Founders Journal. My name is Toby, and I'm the founder of ENTIFY. And today I want to talk about Stranger Things. Yes, the Netflix series. Now, you might be wondering, what's that got to do with this project? Well, it's got everything to do with this project. If you watch Stranger Things, you'll see it's set in the 80s. And there's kids running around and they're using a communication system. It's this old radio walkie-talkie system. They've got these big block like communication devices with a long aerial that they pull out, and it's a walkie-talkie, and they talk to each other. And it's quite long range, they have a long aerial, and this was free communication back in the day. And I would argue it's even better than mobile phones. Because it's totally free, no contract. You just have to charge up your battery pack, and it's only got a certain range. But that's basically the ENTIFY radio mesh system. It's exactly like those old walkie-talkies. And also in the series, what they do, they triangulate. So they use little radio transmitters, and they put it in the monsters or whatever, and then they track it. So they have triangulation, picking up the radio signal from two different places, and then they can work out where it is, and then they chase it. Also, they follow it based on the strength of the signal. So there's quite a lot of technology going on with a very simple free radio system back in the 80s. And we've lost all that. Now, of course, it's just a mobile phone SIM card. But imagine that system now connected to a smartphone. And in ENTIFY, of course, it's two-way system. So you can talk to each other simultaneously. You don't have to keep saying over, pressing the button. And of course, in that series, they have to talk in code, because it's an open signal. Anyone can tune in and listen to what they're saying. So they have to speak in code. But in the ENTIFY radio mesh, it's all encrypted. So nobody can listen in, nobody can find you, hear what you're saying, because it's perfectly encrypted, using this high-level cryptographic system. So it's the same technology, but now moved into the future. And that will be totally free, decentralised, but also much more clever. The basic principles are there, but you can have, each phone will have a certain limited range, but you'll have routers connected to your laptop, so we can call that the ENTI-LAP, and we'll have a router connected to larger servers. You can have a larger server, so you can hold more data, and you can also have a larger antenna, maybe on the roof of your house. So we can call that the ENTI station. So these will extend the reach of the radio mesh. So we could do a lot to build a massive global infrastructure, unstoppable, because you can't shut it down. We're going to run a blockchain on this network. So this will be the proofless meshnet blockchain. So that we've got to build, but it can be done, and we have to have this radio mesh network, of course, first for it to work on. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you. So if you do get a chance, have a look at the series. It's good fun, and you'll see the technology. It's basically the same as what we're going to build, but we're going to build this with cryptography and blockchain. Take it up to the next level. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in any of these other videos here and in the next episode of Founders Journal.